Hey, nah, this bitch hard, man.
Welcome back to the Moshcast. It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday. I was going to not do that, but I was like, why not?
Well, but it's Friday.
It is Friday. It's a good Friday. I hope everybody's having a good fucking Friday.
Good motherfucking Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope
yeah.
everybody woke up and was like, dude, it's going to be the weekend. I might even start my weekend early today. You know, let's take a breath of fresh air. Even though the fresh air we are breathing is 107 degrees.
You know what they say about Fridays?
What?
Happens once a week.
Happens once a week, and it happens every week.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not promised tomorrow, so God willing.
God bless.
I wake. What do they say?
God bless.
What do those people say? They're like, I wake up and I thank God for waking me up today.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
wake
what they
up
say,
and I say, thank God it's Fridays. TGI Fridays. You know, is that what the thing is? TGI Friday?
Mm-hmm.
TGI Friday. Thank God it's Friday, dude. And it is. And we're here. I am Almighty Sai, and it's the Moshcast. Hope everybody's had a good week starting from Monday. Now we got the weekend coming up. Hope everybody's going to have a good weekend, parties, shows, whatever the case may be. We have a special guest today. They were here last week, but they were just a sit-in, and they came to say what's up. Now we're going to interview them.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Are you ready?
I'm so nervous. Oh my God.
Are you ready to be a millionaire? Da-na-na.
Dude,
that's a millionaire? You want to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
The show?
The show?
I don't know.
I think it's called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Or am I mixing it up with Whose Lines Are They? Huh?
Oh, is that like a new thing?
Is that Deal or No Deal?
There is. Toby's hot and bothered.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think it's called. I think it's Do You Want to Be a Millionaire?
I think that is a thing.
I think I'm thinking of Whose Line Is It? Whose line is it anyway?
Which
also was a good show.
There's a like new segue of shows happening. There's like this Shazam show.
Right.
It's like game shows are like having a comeback, but they're all really dystopian and
Yeah. I think it's just like a money grab. It's like
it's like money grab. They're not even
all these actors and like stars that we know, and they're like, I do a
like
TV show now. I do a game show now.
The Masked Singer.
Get out of here.
I don't
get it.
I can't believe people watch that and they're like, oh my fucking God, it's Post Malone, you know, and it's like the best thing that's happened to them all week.
It's
like,
Jerry from the grocery store. I wouldn't even known.
Yeah, man, I watched it one time and I was like, this is just really sad that people watch this for entertainment. Now, I don't know if Steve Harvey's a good guy or not.
Right.
I don't know much about him, but Family Feud, bro, slaps.
Yeah, Family Feud does
slaps so fucking hard. I think I could win.
Yeah.
I think if I had like y'all, Jack's real good at it too. My dad's pretty good at it.
I like whenever they like say
happen.
something out in left field. Where that guy, the famous guy, where he's like, name something you wouldn't want to see when you walk in the door. Naked grandma. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah. That's what I like. I like those like random. Well, Harvey, you know what I'm gonna say. Sticking
and
it
I
up your butt.
wonder too, like if they have like the people who are doing the answers, if they're like, yeah, fuck it, we got to put that on there, and they'd like make up a number for like the whatever it is. It's like, they like rank the answers or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and just put that on there.
Yeah, how do they get the survey? Survey says, where is this survey? I've never seen a Family Feud survey.
Steve Harvey, where is your source?
Yeah,
where the fuck is this survey?
I think the question is, I think we're just understanding now, where is the survey? I've never seen a Family Feud survey. It's on their website. What's website?
No, it's not.
Joby, you need to be our source. Look this up. Where's the Family Feud survey?
Where does Steve Harvey get his information?
On Wiki.
WikiHow. WebMD.
It's just like three guys in an office, and they're like, that sounds like a pretty good answer. I'm going to say 60%.
Just three dudes with one crazy idea.
It's crazy. Sorry, we lost track. It's Lucile!
Hello,
Lucile! Hey.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
I'll just cut that other part, you know.
Cool.
And it'll just be Lucile.
Oh, yeah. Sick.
Wait, should I do it again now? We got to do it again.
No, that was fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can do it as many times as you want.
Fine,
We just do it like 8 more times throughout the fucking pod.
It's kind of weird, you know, like Friends. I get it all the time. I get it all the fucking time when I'm out at shows or I'm doing a show or whatever, and then they say my real name, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But like, you know, they're my friends, and then I'm like, okay, cool.
I did take the opportunity to say, though, that I got that from my mom. That's her middle name.
That was sick.
Too is why. And with one L, literally, we didn't know for the longest time. I think I, like, called her one day, and I was like, hey, is it spelled with 2 L's? Like, Lucille?
Right.
E? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, shit, I gotta figure that out. So,
she didn't even know?
No. So I checked my social, I have my card, and then I have my birth certificate, and it's 1 L.
Okay, good.
So.
Joby, did you find out the survey?
Yes, they call people.
They call people.
They call people.
On a landline?
They've never called me.
The famous 100 people survey come from random telephone polls conducted by professional market research groups.
That I call bullshit.
What?
If I'm not answering my scam calls, I'm not answering Steve Harvey's survey question.
I wonder, do you think they give people the answer choices and then they like...
Each person they call answers a long list of 30 to 40 questions during the call without knowing it, and it is for the television show.
it's like jury duty.
Basically.
They're like, tomorrow I'm getting a call from Steve Harvey and I gotta do the survey.
Professionals, cold calls people. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wonder, do you think they're like, they ask it and then they're like, is it like, which answer choice like do you pick? Or do you think it's literally people are just saying the first thing? Because like, how many people would have to say the same thing for it to be a correct answer?
Right.
So maybe there's a way they like, you know?
That's insane.
Damn, that is crazy.
Huh.
Thanks, Joby.
Yeah, now we know that it's a fucking cold call.
Survey says moldy orange. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about before we get into this interview. But first and foremost, I want to do something very special, very cool, the very first unboxing on the Moshcast. I'm so excited for this.
I'm excited too because I have not even seen what it looks like. I haven't seen the inside. I only took off our address.
Is this a limited edition?
I think it's a limited edition. I think it's either limited or limited time.
Yeah.
So when I saw, let me talk about it. Backrooms, the movie. I have not watched it. Sue me, you know. Sorry, but I know the Backrooms lore. You know what I'm saying? I like the liminal space vibe. I watched that shit on YouTube. You know how it was whenever we were watching Five Nights at Freddy's. We're like, we gotta watch the whole thing.
Backrooms has been a thing for a very, very long time.
And so the hype has made it into what it is today. Now there's a movie, just like Five Nights at Freddy's. I love YouTube shit. I love whenever things come from YouTube. That's great. Mm-hmm. Well, the hype has created a wave of liminal space vibes and aesthetics, and this brand called Unjust, shout out Unjust, for multiple reasons. I want to get into that here in a minute. But shout out to Unjust for making a fragrance called The Backrooms, and it's supposed to smell like The Backrooms. This ain't no like fucking fruity. Oh, it's a fucking
Or there
cologne.
Are notes? Like, did they leave like examples of?
Yeah, I'm
it?
sure. I'm sure there will be.
See.
I'm sure there.
So you haven't even looked at this at all?
I have not looked at it at all.
Fuck yeah, sick.
So here's the thing. Let's go back whenever I first ordered this. Whenever I saw it, I said, I'm getting it. That's fucking tight. She found a dragonfly and she put it in a little thing.
Joby, that's beautiful.
That's pretty tight.
That's
great.
so cool. Wow,
Hell
you did
yeah.
so good.
We gotta see that. We gotta see that too.
Wow.
Whenever I saw it, I ordered it right off the bat. It said it was gonna be on back order, but I was too excited to give a fuck. So I ordered it. Blah blah. Wasn't expensive. Wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. So fucking shout out to Unjust for being pretty fucking affordable.
Shout out.
I was like, it should. I don't really order stuff online, so I was like, waiting for it. 2 weeks pass, 3 weeks pass, and I'm like, okay, I might need to see what's up with my shit. I can see the tracking thing, and it's not moving. So I email Unjust and say, hey, I haven't received my fragrance. Blah blah blah. They respond fast.
Oh,
And
that's good.
I emailed them at 3 a.m. So like obviously I knew that they were gonna get to me in the morning. They were gonna get to me in the morning, so they did. But they're like, it was on back order. It should arrive in 7 weeks. So I knew that I had some time. I was like, okay, cool. I was kind of disappointed in that, but it's not their fault. I didn't read that it was on back, pre-order or whatever. So I waited the 7 weeks, and then a few weeks passed on the 7 weeks, and I still haven't received it. So I emailed them back, and I said, hey, thank you for, responding real fast, and thank you for letting me waste your time on this shit. But I still have not gotten it. And they're like, we have your label here. We're just waiting for it to be delivered, and then here it is today. So it only took, it took the 7 weeks plus a few more weeks, whatever the fuck, but shout out to Unjust. And shout out for them. They make, if you go look at their website, they make crazy fragrance. They make crazy stuff regardless. They have like a Fruitigo CD that I want to get. It's pretty fucking sick. But they have like a bunch of fragrances that are like very like weird and different, and their vibe is cool as shit. And so I bought this.
Also, too, I want to shout out your collection of scents.
Oh yeah, I do have a pretty
You
big
have some
collection.
of the craziest smelling fucking colognes and perfumes I've ever.
I don't know why I got
smelled
into it. I don't know
in my
how I
life.
got into it or why. I just ended up like TikTok.
One day you were like, "Oh shit, I have a lot of this." Like, oops, didn't mean to do
check
that.
it out. Yeah, I've got like there's a brand at Antiques that's called Seance, and I get a lot of their fragrances. And then I'll go to like fucking Burlington, and they'll have like a one-off like pot, and I'm like, dude, that's sick. Or I'll get like some random ass like I have a Smurf one. I have like a few like superhero ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I just think they're cool, and they smell weird. Like they're just weird smells. And it might be for a kid or whatever the fuck, but it's cool,
Right. And
But
they
like-
last forever too.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly,
This one and the one that I got for my birthday this year, the coin made, or what is it called, Joby? Coin operated boy is probably the weirdest ones that I have.
Oh.
Coin operated boy smells legit like if you got a pile of pennies and they got wet from like the floor of a bar. That's what it smells like. It smells like cognac, and it smells like metal. It smells like somebody like got punched in the face and they spit their blood on a penny.
How do people do that?
I don't know.
Like especially like with like a car freshener or something.
Right.
Like, how do you find the smell of leather?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like who's sitting there and like.
Didn't they make a movie about that?
But it's also like very like our senses. Like I saw this one lady. She ate It's like if you eat like a banana with something else. I can't remember what it is. Then it tastes like bubble gum.
Oh yeah.
Or something like stuff like that. So I wonder if people are like.
Yeah.
Even if like taste is a thing too,
Yeah.
or if you know what I mean, like because you can't like you can go smell things, but where's the smell before the smell?
Yeah.
What came first? You
Yeah.
know?
The smell or the thing.
Yeah, literally.
That's a
So-
bar. What came first?
Dude,
the smell
that's a
or the
fucking
thing?
bar, dog.
And then also another tier one that I have. It's called Monster. It's from Seance. It's called Monster. It smells like I used to work at I used to work at an aquatic store, and I used to clean fish tanks. And that
you
scent,
told me about yeah.
it smells like the inside of a tank that you are cleaning. It doesn't smell like a dirty tank. It just smells like I'm refreshing the water. the dirt, the fucking sand. You know, it's been lived in, but it's clean, and that's what it smells
insane.
like. It's crazy. It's a crazy smell. But this one,
Shall we?
this one's gonna be crazy. This one's gonna be
Like, we
sick. So
should
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Beyblade, let it fucking rip,
We
brother.
should let it rip. But I didn't open it. I wanted to get our address off of it so nobody stalks us or whatever. Because I'm that famous, bro. I'm that famous
Yeah.
on YouTube, dude.
We got people outside, actually.
We got people.
They've got signs, and they're saying, let us in. Let me see your house.
Okay.
We got
Check
some
it.
cool wrapping.
We got some weird hornet nest.
Looks like rattlesnake skin.
Yeah.
Joby, you should use
That's
that.
actually pretty sick. You should. Yeah. You
Jubby's
should use
using
this.
that.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh.
It's got the visual of the back rooms. It's a cool box. Hey, I like your box, man.
Thanks. Check out my fucking box, bro.
Oh, bitchin' box, dude.
Dude, this is crazy. It has like a little pull tab. Where you pull it?
Is it magnetic or is it?
Nah, it's like you want to feel it?
I do. Let me feel your box. Oh, yeah.
It's like cardboard.
Very smooth.
Should I do like an ASMR?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
What does this sound like?
Like nails to a mic. You like that? You like that, viewers? All right. So this is the box. It's. I thought it was gonna be a little bit smaller than this, but
Pretty big.
it's a pretty big.
Decent size.
Yeah, decent size.
Oh.
Brother.
Oh, that's super cool.
And
With
it has the
like,
wallpaper in the back.
wallpaper, yeah, that's super cool. Look at that. That's sick. What a cool shelf piece,
Right?
you know?
Right? I don't know. I might wear this, but I don't know where I'm gonna wear it at.
I'm gonna take a guess on
You
what
want-
it smells like.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the thing because I thought I was gonna come with a.
Towel in an old room that you haven't opened the door in a long time. Like you go into an
Yeah.
office building, like how we go to work, and we open a door that we haven't been in like 3 months.
The AC's
On
kind
just-
of been off, yeah.
Stale room.
I was gonna say like a brand new shoe, like a boot, like a work boot, like a men's work boot,
Okay, I got the
Like-
list. Do you want to?
some tennis shoe.
So what is your guess? What it's gonna smell like?
Joey's saying mildew, stale, room
Okay.
vibe. I'm going for like a new shoe,
New shoe.
like a sneaker,
Oh yeah.
like a box. If you open like the smell of a shoe box, like when
Oh,
you open
yeah.
a new shoe.
Okay. All right. The top notes are old wallpaper, wet carpet, mahogany, and dust.
Mm.
And then the heart and base notes are dark musk, cedar, leather, hazy ozonic spaciousness, and ceiling tile.
Oh.
Whatever the fuck hazy ozonic spaciousness
What?
smells like.
You walk around smelling like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's gonna come up to you and say all of that and be like, "Dude, I can't believe that you smell like hazy, ozonic,
Spaciousness.
spaciousness,
I haven't
wallpaper,
smelled like-
mahogany."
You're gonna. I know the perfect time for you to wear it. Anytime you're just not around me. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's scary.
I want to wear it to a place that like doesn't like people won't expect it, you know, like at a Walmart or something. No, because that would smell like, oh, that's just a smelly
You
old
should
weird guy.
you should do like a family dinner.
Yeah, family dinner.
Oh, your mom would shit.
Yeah, family. She's like, what's that smell? Why does my house smell like this?
She literally. I would do that.
But I'm not expecting this to smell bad. I'm expecting it to smell
No, I'm sure it'll
strange.
smell.
Let's open it.
Yeah, let's open it.
Man, pass it around.
All right.
First.
Yeah, I want you to hold it real quick. We're gonna hold it for a second and then we'll open it.
There's a lot in there. It's a pretty big
It's
ball.
pretty tight. Here, let me do like a little. Hold on, let me do like an ASMR.
Smell it.
Smell it. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
ASMR. This
No.
is the back rooms. This is the back rooms cologne
This is the backrooms cologne.
unboxing.
This is the unjust.
We would
unjust
slay an ASMR channel.
cologne. It doesn't even. It doesn't even sound like it. I hear thuds.
Okay, Okay, I guess we're not smelling it yet. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
We're gonna. It's pretty dense.
Oh, it is. It's a big bottle.
Joby, do you want to be the first one to smell it? Should Joby smell it first?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
do
just
it.
Job, smell
Do
it.
it.
Smell
Do it. Smell it. No, spray it on in the lid.
In the lid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good spray.
That is a good spray. Oh my god, I actually really like it.
Really?
It's really weird. It's so weird.
What?
Wow.
Nice. It's really
Wow, it's okay. What are you getting?
What are you getting?
Get anything?
Let me
Yeah, close your eyes and like think of the. You open a door.
It smells like a man. Right off the bat, it smells like just man smell. You know,
Okay.
like clean, freshly showered man. Weird.
Okay.
And then you get this weird sourness.
I think I might be getting some of it.
Almost like you dried off with a mildewy towel. Like your boyfriend dried
Okay.
off with a towel and you're like, you shouldn't have dried off.
The towel sat on the floor
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
for like a day.
Like he's used the towel for a
It's
few
literally
weeks.
that smell. And then
That's crazy.
it does kind of smell dusty. The whole thing smells very soft and dusty.
Right.
It's very soft.
I think I can smell it from here a little bit.
It's crazy. That's
Let me
really
put it
weird.
in my nostrils
It's
though.
so strange. It's nice. I think you're gonna have trouble smelling it because you. Did she get it on her?
I felt it go in my frontal lobe cortex.
Dude, it's strong, but then it softens out and it smells almost dusty.
What does it make? What is it? What is it making you feel like? What is
You
it?
feel like you're in a room with soft air.
I smell the microphone. It's yeah, no, it's exactly what Joby's saying. But then there's like something else to it. There's like
Yeah,
there's
like
like
something
an
I can't figure out.
underlining like
And it's got
Is
to be
it
like
the
old
is it the
wall.
ozonic
I think
spaciousness?
It's the ozonic
That's
spaciousness.
what I think I got that part.
They nailed that
I
fucking
think
part.
what I didn't get was the wallpapering. And
It
I think
kind
that's
of-
what I'm having trouble
Oh yeah.
Because I smell it smells like I'm in a room. Like if I close my eyes, it feels like I'm in a room with soft air, but there's no one else in the room.
Right.
The leather's
I don't-
definitely
I don't
there.
like that.
Right. Also, too, this is this is compared to the lid. This is not compared to skin. You know how like
Oh, that's so true. Things are so different because even I'll wear your perfume.
It's
Yeah.
very strong.
It is.
It's very strong.
Yeah, you're gonna need like.
It
a small
smells-
spritz.
Not that it's like dampening it, but Jack's cologne
mhm.
vaguely it's man cologne, man shower, man
Clean
like,
man smell.
soap.
Yeah.
Like if it oh my god, you know what it smells like? The like leather axe.
Mm.
Yes, it smells just like.
Kind of like
you're a
that.
clean man,
But
and
then
then you get all the weird stuff.
and I'm getting shoe store though too.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
getting
like
leather.
like
100%.
department store.
Keep going on
God,
it.
y'all gotta see the movie.
Think.
You gotta watch the movie. It's
While you're smelling the cap, it's really easy to kind of pick it out.
it smells like where the guy works. The main character. He works in a furniture store.
Right, he does. Yeah.
And
You're right.
it's like clean.
A man, a dirty.
It smells like. It smells like to me. This is what it smells like.
Wow, I really like
It smells like
Smells good.
It's nice.
a newly divorced dad that lives in a hotel room and is going to his first interview and got shaving cream from Dollar Tree and just came out of the shower and their kid's like, Dad, can we get something to eat for breakfast? And it's like 9:30 in the morning. And he's like, I gotta go to my first interview, man.
That's very specific.
We'll stop by McDonald's and we'll get something later. And this is what it smells like.
Can we get McDonald's?
Even though last night he was like, you stay here. Even though last night he was like, you stay here. I'm going to go out. And he went across the street to get fucked up at the dive bar next to the motel he was living at. Oh, what am I doing?
So are you getting what is it? Oceanic Ozempic? No.
Ozonic spaciousness.
Oh, right.
There is some type of spaciousness there, but it's not like, I was expecting like giant space. This is more of like a ozonic spaciousness as in like a moment in time space.
Close your eyes and think about what room you'd be in, though. It's very easy. I'm thinking dark.
Is that streaming anywhere? Keep smelling. I'm gonna look and see if this is streaming anywhere because you haven't seen it either, have you? Oh, you do. Y'all gotta watch this movie.
I know. We chose to watch. What was it? Obsession.
Obsession, yeah.
Which
Was out at the same time.
loved. We did talk
Well,
about.
we're gonna go to the movies.
We did talk about that.
I dig this.
What's
I wasn't. This is the thing. I wasn't expecting anything because I didn't know exactly what this was gonna smell like. So I'm not mad at it, but I'm a little unimpressed by how not weird it smells.
When you wear it, it's going to come out a lot more.
You think I should try it right now? Put it on my wrist or something?
Yeah, but just do a small spritz because it's very strong. And if you overpower it, then that's all you'll smell. But you want to smell your skin and it.
The spray is lovely. Did you see how it like?
It's like
It was very
yeah,
it's very flowy.
It spurts out a lot too, so it's like
Backrooms is available on Amazon Prime, Plex, and Fandango at home.
I don't know if we got any of those.
Well, we don't either, but
My parents might.
Okay, I'm getting more of the sourness.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when you put stuff on, it's the same.
It's a very weird, like, I feel uncomfortable a little bit.
okay.
Like, have y'all ever like went into like a place and then you smell a very like a distinct smell and you're like, I feel kind of
Oh
dinged.
yeah, that's
Does
definitely
it smell different?
It's so much different.
I mean, it was.
That's so weird.
Take a whiff.
It does smell a lot dirtier on you.
Mhm.
You're not dirty,
You know?
but it's
Right.
it's not as like clean.
It's a little more tangy.
Yeah, it's a little bit more tangy.
That to me is very like sandalwood
Right.
on the wrist,
Yeah.
or what's it called?
I love it.
Palo Santo.
They came out with a Capri Sun one.
Also, usually like most fragrances.
The bottle looks like a little crushed Capri Sun.
That's cute.
Also, like usually some fragrances, if you let them sit for a moment and let them like bake, marinate a little bit, it'll start smelling a little different. I'm gonna give this smell. This is I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10.
There you go.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
I think I think it's definitely like for a certain look.
Right.
That's not like it's not an everyday smell.
Right.
I will say, so that gives it some niche. I think.
But you know what? It does. The smell does give me more to work with than I expected. This gives me more to work with. Tripping everywhere.
Joey, get your shit together.
But so I can see myself like wearing this like if we're going out, like if it's like a whole group of people, it wouldn't be too weird where it's like, the fuck is that smell? But it would be weird enough to be like if somebody was like, who smells like that? And I'm like, that's me. It's me and my.
I feel like
niche
it's
fragrance.
something you could get complimented on for sure. It
Right.
smells really nice.
Yeah. It's very weird, like clean, but like there's some nostalgia smell
It's
to it.
clean in like a musty way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it 7.5. What are you gonna give it? What are you gonna give it?
Yeah, I'll say the same.
7.5?
Maybe even like an 8.
An 8? Wow. Joby, what do you think? What out of 10? Yeah, out of 10, what? Eight and a half. So we got 7.5, 8, 8.5.
I said 8. He said 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the range,
Yeah.
Like I said, do I wish it was a little bit more weird? Yeah, for sure. But hey,
I think
that's in the fragrance game, baby.
if you watch the movie and then smell it,
Yeah.
it'll give you another perspective
Yeah.
too.
I think the YouTube videos I was giving more
you
like
already know enough, I guess. I'm sorry, because a lot of people who have seen Backrooms haven't seen like they're like
yeah,
what
they're
are
like
the Backrooms?
if you don't watch the Backrooms on YouTube, then you're not gonna understand the movie.
I was asking Jack's friend group. I was like, "Have y'all ever had a Backrooms dream?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, y'all are the most normal fucking people I've met. Oh my god, what? Dude, I have so many dreams that are like a fucking endless labyrinth of hallways, staircases. I've had the same places over and over again, like places with doors that are just closets only, like or doors that might not have a room, like never. I haven't had like the wallpaper Backrooms dream, but it is like just like a weird space that you're in. You're somewhere, but it's also like everything at the same time.
Right. We do on Moshcast we do Backrooms what is it called? Meditation. Sometimes whenever I'm too fried, I've been doing it for the past couple of months. Or if I get too fried on something, I'm like, we need to meditate. And then what I do is I'm like, think of your favorite back room or your liminal space.
Where would you go if you were to pick a back rooms?
My back rooms is a mall.
Really?
Yeah, the liminal space. It's a mall, but it's closed. It's like 9:30. It's like 8:39 in the evening. It's closed. Everything's shut off. The music's still playing somewhere. I don't know. It's a good like 68 degrees. It's like cool, but it's not too fucking cold. It's like cool. And then you can smell like the cafeteria food, like popcorn and cookies and stuff like that. Maybe a pizza or whatever. I don't feel danger at all. But I know that I'm alone. Like there's nobody in this fucking mall. It's very dim lit. Like the inside lights are turned off, but like some of the store lights are on.
Some are off.
Yeah.
There's like maybe a mannequin without a head or
Right.
something.
And you're like, oh, you kind of feel weird, but like you're like,
there's
I'll get over it.
Where there's like the skylights in the middle and like a little maybe a plant.
Yeah, a little plant like chilling. Everything's comfortable. You sit down, and you're like, damn, this is a vibe. You can go into the stores and you can play with anything. You can go to GameStop, get your games or like listen to music or whatever. There's always food, that kind of liminal space. What is yours?
I think if I wanted to like chill, like a chill back rooms, because that's the thing too, is not all of them are like scary. Like it's literally just like there's so many like just forums of people talking with one another about just like weird dreams they've had. Like, have you been to this place? And people are like, yes, like where it starts to get to like an astral projection vibe, you know what I mean? So like I guess a lot of the ones I've had are maybe a little spooky, but I think if I was to like chill, I would want to do like a playroom or something with a bunch of like bouncy walls or something. I feel like that would be fun, like jump and drive esque, with like inflatable things. Or I would say a pool, but I get freaked out about water.
Yeah, water's not.
I'm like, who else has been swimming in here?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to really chill. No, I would do probably outside, like a grass, like Teletubbies grasslands, like endless hills and there's sun, and it's just weird.
Right.
And the sky's like very bright, but it's like it's not bright, it just looks like that. You know what I mean? And maybe there's like a bench, like just one bench somewhere. I would sit and chill there. Never
in danger. I feel like those like liminal spaces, like it's a place where you can go. You know how like they always have the movies and the mom's like going off into a different, like everything's all stressful and chaotic here. Then she just like closes her eyes. She goes off into a place. That's where I like to go. To a mall. So
hell yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, I guess the fragrance is just shout out Unjust, and they were so nice, and they like got back to me and stuff, and very affordable. So if you're looking for like weird, strange fragrances that are kind of like niche and not a lot of people have it, that's the place to go. Unjust. I guess small plug. I don't know. I mean, I'm not fucking getting any money from it, but whatever the fuck.
Well, I mean, good customer service.
Yeah, good customer
especially
service
like
comes with,
when it's being mailed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
like
yelp
rocks.
them, but I'll definitely shout them out on the pod.
Oh yeah.
So hell yeah. What do you think about the packaging? Pretty good. Pretty sick.
Packaging was solid. Nothing was damaged.
Yeah, it was damaged at all, and it came from clear across the other side of America. So.
Oh yeah.
So shout out, and it was only saved by that weird hornet's nest of paper.
Rattleskin.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake skin.
That rattleskin over there.
Yeah.
So hell yeah.
Sick.
We got another thing that I want to talk about. Demon Hunter, the band. I don't know if anybody knows Demon Hunter, the band. They are a Christian metal band that I like. It's weird that this is happening to Demon Hunter because nothing has happened to Demon Hunter.
Can you, like, say for those of us who don't know who Demon Hunter is?
Yeah.
Where they're from? I haven't heard of them.
They are a Christian metal band that came from the 90s. I think they're an American band. Should I know that already? I'm a huge fan of theirs. as a kid growing up, I couldn't listen to a lot of quote unquote secular music. So when I was growing up and listening to music, the first band that I ever listened to that I enjoyed was Demon Hunter. And so I just stuck with it. I think like I started listening to them when I was like 6. And I was like, damn, this is fucking sick. Is an American Christian heavy metal band from Seattle, Washington, formed in 2000 by brothers Don and Ryan Clark. So they're really badass. I like their sound. They're not super like Christian. They're not super like worship God. It's very dark. It's very Revelations-esque, And their drummer is fucking phenomenal, and their vocalist is badass. And it's just a very good. If you want to find something good and clean, Demon Hunter is probably like your best bet, right? So I've always wanted to see them. I never got to. When I was like probably 14 or 15, they did Rock the Desert, and I went the day after it started, and they performed the day I wasn't there. So I wasn't able to see them, and I was very disappointed. Now, fast forward, when I was 25, 26, they showed back up at Lubbock, and I fucking went and saw them.
Oh, you did? Good.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And they did their Exile tour.
Was it sick?
It was fucking sick.
Fuck
I will
yeah.
say 10 out of 10. Demon Hunter sounds exactly like they do in their albums live, and I've never seen that in a band performing live before. Their sound was so clean. Their vocals were clean as fuck. I would say, in a professional sense, they were very professional, and they kind of fit the part of how they have always been since I've known them.
So they've been around.
They've been around.
Okay.
They are suing K-pop Demon Hunter. Yeah. And I don't know why.
What's going on there?
So my first thought was because people get confused. And rightfully so, to be honest. If I was be put in a stance of talking to people about a band that I really enjoy and I say Demon Hunter, 9 times out of 10 people will say K-pop Demon Hunter.
Well, I know them because they're really popular with like kids.
Yeah.
And then they had the McDonald's thing.
Right.
You know, and that's like the most I saw of it.
But here's the thing: the deeper it goes, the more crazier it gets. When, like, this family bought Demon Hunter's tickets, and they were expecting to see K-pop Demon Hunter, and they bought Demon Hunter tickets. Was it Demon Hunter or K-pop Demon Hunter's fault? No. The parents should obviously read a little bit. Come on, But I can understand why Demon Hunter is getting kind of upset about the confusion of certain things. But that's kind of dumb. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I love Demon Hunter, but I'm not going to stand up for something that like I've dealt with before. Moshcast, come on. There's been a few on YouTube, And whenever I first started, there was a podcast that was directly under mine called Moshcast, and they were doing kind of the same thing that I was doing. And I got kind of upset about it because I was like, damn, whenever I tell people to go look at Moshcast on YouTube,
you want your stuff to come up.
I want my stuff to come up.
Yeah, sure.
And I was afraid that, their stuff would come up and then people would subscribe to them. Whatever the case may be, I don't care. I'm here now, So I'm not going to sue anybody. I don't think Demon Hunter should sue K-pop.
Do you think maybe it's like they're wishing they would get the same publicity for that, or
I think it is a publicity
maybe they're kind
stunt.
of like, oh well, that's our name that we've had for this long, and we haven't made that much money doing it, so
right.
You shouldn't be either, like, kind of thing, or it could be like a trademark deal somewhere,
Here's that. I think it's first and foremost, I think it's a publicity stunt. Demon Hunter is, like I said, a Christian band. A lot of Christian bands. Not saying all. Just a lot of Christian bands get stuck in the realm of Christian bands and nobody listens to them. It just is what it is. Now, have there been Christian bands that have blown up, and they're just a big band now? Yeah, of course. Demon Hunter's not one of them. Sorry. I like it. I like them because that's the way it is. I'm a niche guy. What can I say? I'm a niche guy. What the fuck? I'm a niche guy. Like nice guy, but niche.
Okay.
That's a dad joke.
Friedrich Nietzsche. Jesus Christ, that guy's a piece of shit.
Who? What do you do?
He's a philosopher. From way back when. He basically just thinks that
pulling old knowledge out. Fuck
that
him.
Women are only here for giving birth. And for no other reason.
That's it, huh? He said that and died.
And then bases male trauma around that, and being in a household setting.
Damn.
So, anyways,
he just said that and died.
I'm a niche guy.
I'm a niche guy. Ugh. Somebody pulls that and has a picture of him on a shirt. God, get out of here.
It's pretty niche. It's fucking the most popular fucking.
It's pretty
mainstream.
But Demon Hunter is also doing it for trademark infringement, because I guess they trademarked the word Demon Hunter.
See, that makes sense then, yeah.
And a lot of people are saying, well, K-pop Demon Hunter.
I was going to say, is that the full title is K-pop Demon Hunters, but are people just abbreviating it?
They're abbreviating it to Demon Hunter.
To Demon Hunter,
yeah.
So, yeah.
So, you go to a store, you go to, Target, or you go to a Walmart, and you're buying something from K-pop Demon Hunter, the tag's going to say Demon Hunter.
I feel like it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
If they've been around for that long.
Right. It's not that deep. And they're still doing good. They're still making music, man. They dropped an album this year.
I would understand that if they're losing money and losing a crowd of people, but it's literally it's like a children's show.
Yeah.
And
the thing is too. My daughter, she knows Demon Hunter. And she knows K-pop Demon Hunter. Mm-hmm. And she likes K-pop Demon Hunter because she's a fucking kid. But she knows the difference because I have given her the information, the knowledge.
Because you're niche.
Yeah, I got ball knowledge, I got ball knowledge on Christian bands. What do you want me to say?
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
So, I'm not saying that this won't work. I'm just saying Demon Hunter is just being a little fucking silly for this. Definitely publicity, 100% publicity, because that's all I've been seeing on my Facebook for the past week.
It seems like they're kind of trying to jump on the train.
Yeah.
Because they're I think the only way they could be affiliated with it to that extent is if they sue them.
Right.
So now people know who they are because they're getting publicity from being associated with suing them.
This is what I could see in a household. Kid likes K-pop Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, the band, gets brought up. Now the kid's 12, 13. Here's Demon Hunter for the first time. Straight edge fucking goth, dude.
Yeah.
We're bringing in.
It's a good segue.
It's a good segue.
When you think about it, yeah.
It's a really good segue. Now we're gonna have people kids listening to Skillet, kids listening to Reliant K.
Dude, come on,
bro, come on.
I feel like that might actually help our society.
Yeah, honestly. Demon Hunter, honestly,
that might turn
even if you don't win, I think it's still a good publicity stunt. You probably won't win because they're going against Netflix. This isn't just
Netflix is like the Darth Vader of fucking streaming.
They're we're gonna. I do not want Demon Hunter to burn because of this. This is the thing.
Yeah.
They go too far. They touch the fire a little bit. You might get burned. I don't want you to get burned to a crisp.
Don't start cooking if you can't handle the heat, boys. Yep.
If you step into this fire, I hope you have enough extinguisher to extinguish this fire.
God
you
bless.
Understand?
Yeah.
Oh, if you got
Godspeed.
a kiddie pool, something.
Demon Hunter.
I fucking hate how streaming services do to artists 100%. I'm all with that. Fuck them. But also I don't want you to die because of this shit.
They should have made a show, honestly.
They really should have.
And made like a what's that show? Death Clock. Is it Death Clock or Deathlock?
I think it's Deathlock.
Deathlock?
Yeah.
God, I just fucking butchered the fuck out of that. Don't fucking hate me for that. Yeah, I love that show.
Also,
if they made like a metal show like that or something.
Yeah, what was the other one? Are we thinking of the same one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The one on Adult Swim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The dudes with the long hair. There's like the guy with the red braids. And then the lead singer looks like George Fisher.
Yeah. No, Deathlock is it. Hold on.
I thought it was like Death Clock or something.
Maybe it is Death Clock. Are we just dumb? Am I dumb?
Or, like, go make a fucking intro or something. Like, I don't know.
It's Death Clock. Yeah,
right?
Metalocalypse.
Thank you, Joby. The Death Clock is the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they actually like tour and stuff too, which is cool. Did you watch Mr. Pickles ever?
Yeah.
I don't know who does
show.
the intro, but here he comes, good boy. You know, I feel like you can resort to suing someone, I guess, but also just go rip a fucking intro to a show or something.
Yeah, just do something different. You know, you don't have to be a Christian metal band your whole life. Do something different.
Yeah, well, it's their niche.
It's their niche, bro. It's their niche, dog. They're just niche guys.
Oh man.
Also, shout out to the drummer for Demon Hunter. He was a big boy, big old boy, big boy, and then he lost all the weight.
There. Oh, sick! Hell yeah! Good for him. Shout out.
And I met all of the band and I took a picture with them and it was sick as fuck. And I was like, man, I fucking.
Oh, that's nice. Where'd you see him at in Lubbock?
Jake's back room.
Sick. Hell yeah.
They were there and they're like, we haven't been over here in Lubbock in 19 years.
You remember that?
Remember that? I was like, you look the same, man. That's crazy because their lead singer does look exactly the same. It's like it's been 30 years, and I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
You look a little old, but not too much older, you know?
So there's like, not to like change the subject too much, but there's like online discourse about Christian goths. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've never seen that. Do tell.
But they're getting real butthurt about it because people are...
Christian goths are getting butthurt?
Well, and to be fair, some people are immediately, they're like, you can't be Christian and goth.
Literally...
When people have been making Christian metal since the 70s...
Yeah.
One. And, like, Christianity's very goth.
Super
especially,
goth.
like Catholicism, like
cathedrals. Come
like
on,
Spanish Catholics. It's so metal, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Have you seen the churches in Germany?
But
Come on.
then there's also people. It's hard for me to like observe sometimes because some of it's like, then they'll start to turn it into Christians nowadays don't have any freedom to be and express themselves, and that it's like now there's like a hive mind within that, and they're saying that they're being judged and bullied, and if that ever happens to anybody for how they dress,
like
I don't condone that.
The fuck?
I don't condone that at all. But also, if you're gonna say you're Christian and you're alternative and you listen to metal, then like, you gotta understand people might not want you in certain spaces. Like,
doesn't alternatives get judged and all that stuff without being Christian?
Yeah, and because what's happening too, it's like this whole pipeline into like right wing, like alternative presenting people that is really confusing. So I mean, not to change the subject or anything, but
no, this is a great segue.
Just
100%.
talking about like Christian metal, it's been a thing for a very, very long time, but I think the wrong people are getting offended by people saying what they're doing is like problematic.
Right.
Which it depends on how you take it. I think you should be able to explain yourself.
Yeah.
If that's what you're identifying as,
right.
like, especially when it is a subculture of people who are literally traumatized by what you're identifying with and have so much trauma with that. Like you need to be able to be like, hey, like, I understand what you're saying. Like, instead of deflecting and being like, oh, well, no one can be Christian nowadays or whatever. And I'm like, take a fucking look around, dude. you wipe all your makeup off, you know where you're going to fit in? The fucking Capitol, you fucking idiot. Like, fucking, you have to be able, I think, to at least acknowledge that you are taking up space in a space where that has been built off of violence, and running away from violence and religious trauma and racism and everything else. That's
and also too,
a safe space for a lot of people who are trying to run away from that.
But and here's something that I guess I grew up with. So here's my little take on the fucking goth, I would say straight edge Christian goth or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? When I like hit 12 or like 13, I was in a praise and worship band since I was 6 years old. I was a drummer for this praise and worship band for this church. Fuck them, fucking cult ass fuck. Your daughter, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna get that far. I'm getting heated already. Anyway,
don't get heated. But.
Yeah. I wanted to be fucking, like I said, I listened to Demon Hunter, and then that was the fucking thing. I was like, this is my shit.
Yeah.
Skillet, fucking,
which is
all that
fine.
shit. Yeah, which is totally fine.
And
I wanted to express myself, so I got a mohawk. I started wearing black clothes, trip pants, bro. I had the sickest trip pants when I was a kid. Badass fucking trip pants. I had like blue, black, red. I had almost all the fucking rainbow.
You do reminisce about trip pants.
I had
frequently. That's funny.
My grandma would give us money for Christmas because she was like, "You buy your gift for me,"
Mm-hmm.
I saved up one Christmas and another. I saved up 2 Christmases worth of money to buy a trench coat from Hot Topic. It was from Trip, and it had fucking metal chains all down it, and it was fucking long. And I wore the fedora, dude. I was goth in my small ass town. I was the only fucking goth. Shout out to fucking Chris Blocker, but in church, I did get judged a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was being rebellious, and I was being that kid. And
you don't look like everyone else,
right?
You don't talk like everyone else.
Listening to Christian metal music, and then the pastor and the worship leader was telling me that I was listening to devil music, and I'm like, this is literally
because they just can't even comprehend something different than what they're used to. Like,
yeah, exactly. So
see, and that's one thing too. But people are like, who are identifying as that, they're like, nobody cares that we're Christian and listen to. Yeah. I'm sorry. No one gives a flying fuck, because not to like just like ignore what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, because eventually when you do come up from that like space, you meet people who are like that too, and you're like, oh, this is actually very common. That people who grew up around Christianity, in a worship band, whatever, you're like, oh, it's like me too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, so like we do fit in because we are different. And you will be accepted ultimately. Like, if you're fucking cool about it, and like.
And they also have to understand that the band, the people that have already been alternative and have been listening to this type of music for this long, they know fucking Devil Wears Prada, Christian band. They know fucking The Chariot, Christian band. They know all these other bands that have been Christian based this whole time, and they're also listening to, Christian goths, secular music. Because no one gives a shit.
It's just weird because it was I saw it. It was a picture of a content creator who they had goth garb on with a sign that said "Jesus is the cure," while putting a Cure song on the Instagram post, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, because then you're stepping on people's toes. You're stepping into a space that now you're trying to take. Like we're not gonna fucking colonize subculture.
You're colonizing.
Absolutely not.
Christianity.
No,
I was like, literally,
not.
Christianity was colonizing what that is, and now you're out here colonizing what. A
lot of this too is online, so I have yet to actually like meet any person, and have this conversation. But I mean, I'm sure they're like out there, and it's 100%. Not common that people do identify as that, because now I guess people are trying to say they're like scared to come out as that or whatever, which is
out of the closet of Christian goth.
And it's like what the when it like happened overnight or something. Like, they had to have just woken up and everybody on the internet was like, I agree. Like, I agree with that. And now, now you're a terrible person.
Well, here, coming from that, literally like, being a Christian goth, coming from a person for real, Christian goths, get the fuck over it. Get over it.
Like, I don't know. It's because it's just interesting because they don't even have like an intellectual ability to understand why somebody would look at them and say, hey, like, what you're doing is not creating like a safe space for like fellow alternative people, especially when you're like coming into it and there's already people there that have like built that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
it's like literally straight edge as fuck. That's what straight edge is.
I don't. Oh God. Yeah.
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 I don't. That's a weird pull. I didn't know that you were gonna. You had something like that in your.
I also, I mean, I fucking still listen to Reliant K.
Right.
I will for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking rips.
Yeah.
So hard. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think it's interesting that. Because I was kind of thinking, the reason I started thinking about that was because you were trying to explain that you think it's like a publicity stunt,
Right?
For Demon Hunter to be doing that, and it's the same like gag of like, oh, I'm Christian and I want attention, and so I'm gonna, if I'm uncomfortable, I'll just make it about myself,
right,
kind of thing. Not that I don't listen to the band.
How Christians do.
I don't know the band like you do,
right.
but that's why I connected that, is because
yeah.
I was just kind of like, it's very makes sense. A Christian band would just
topic,
sue someone.
A very hot topic. I think Christians and Christianity is a pick me bitch 100%. It's always, what about us? What about our belief? What about like, and it's like, dude. Isn't the whole thing of like being in a church and being a part of like a group of people? That's what the whole thing is, to be alone with what you believe in and do it that way. You fuck. You don't need everybody else fucking agreeing with your shit, dude.
It's just people just need validation so bad, you know. Just be yourself.
Be a fucking Christian goth, and then also just listen to Christian music if you want. I don't care.
Be yourself and be a good person.
Yeah, just be a fucking good person.
You know,
you can listen to ICP sometimes. You know, like I don't fucking know. You want to be fucking a part of the alternative group? Be a part of it. No one's gonna judge you because you grew up Christian.
Yeah.
Am I getting this correct?
Yeah. Well, and I think that's kind of what I was saying too. That if like you will be checked.
Yeah.
You're a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing at that point, like, you know, because
Joby checks me all the time because I wasn't raised on oldie like alternative rock, or I wasn't raised on that kind of shit. I wasn't raised with like The Cure and shit like that. I was raised on fucking Christian based hair bands.
It's one thing if you like walk into a room and you identify as that and it's chill or whatever, but the second you walk in and go, no one cares about me, leave.
Yeah.
Then that's when you're gonna need to leave.
You gotta get out of here.
Like, you know.
See you later.
But I did play this song last night at my show. Shout out Backyardigans.
Shout out Backyardigans.
Very fun time. Where I wrote a song about a story in the Bible.
Right.
And someone came up to me after and was like, dude, you can tell too, it's kind of like a worship song in a way. Like I kind of made it sound that way, but like what I'm actually saying is so against the point of that. And I started writing it because I was thinking about being like pro-choice versus pro-life.
Right.
And in the story of Lazarus, the point is that Lazarus was so ill, Jesus brought him back to life.
Ill as sick as fuck.
He was sick as fuck. And you know, if that had happened to me, I would have been like, what the hell?
Right.
I don't want to be brought back to life, dude. Like,
right.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
And I was just kind of observing that, thinking about it, and how just like women are forced to have no say basically in life and death, and are dying currently because of like lawmakers and what they're doing. And it pissed me off. It pissed me the fuck off. You know, it still pisses me off every day.
What would have happened if Lazarus said no?
Exactly. Literally exactly. Because if heaven is like this transcendental, nirvana, perfect place, why the fuck would anybody want to come back from that? Because that's the whole get up, is everyone's like, we're gonna be in heaven one day.
Yeah.
Be in heaven one day holding hands. And it's like, okay, then why did he have to come back?
Right.
When you want him to be like in heaven, but it's this whole point where it's like, yeah, Jesus can bring people back from the dead. Okay, well, he might have not wanted to do that, and that would have freaked me the fuck out. Which also, witchcraft.
Yeah, 100%.
What the fuck, you know? But when Jesus does it, it's okay.
Yeah, when Jesus
or whatever. When a white man's involved, it's okay. When white men get to write laws about what women get to do with their bodies, it's okay.
Right.
It's the same fucking pipeline. Same fucking pipeline. Literally.
But when a woman brings up turmeric,
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
God
you're a
forbid we
witch.
start talking about cumin
And turmeric
cinnamon and
medicinal
fucking,
herbs that like
God
kill
damn it.
shit. Fucking witch.
Yeah, literally.
What does the Bible say about that?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weirdo.
And then yeah, I did have my papa pass away, which was so weird at his funeral because that's what everybody was talking about. It was
Right.
like, you know, one day, like we'll see him again in heaven, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not gonna see any of y'all motherfuckers there or him.
Right.
And I was just feeling very like, you know, because it's just weird when that happens. One day people are just gone.
Yeah.
And I've got voicemails from him and stuff, and it'd be cool to call him and just talk to him and hear what he has to say, you
Yeah.
know. And I don't even want to go to heaven. I just want to sit on the couch with him again and
Right. The
like
vibe.
and just fucking, you know, watch the Dallas Cowboys or whatever. Whatever. He would always have sports on the TV.
Right.
And it just eventually the song turned into that. And it changed a lot over time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, shout out Lazarus.
Shout out
The preacher at the funeral actually started telling the story of Lazarus too.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy."
And so like that's how you started that song, or
I finished it. Yeah, I
finished
was
it.
like, "Dude, that's like my fucking sign that I have to finish it." 'Cause I didn't know, I had no idea that guy was gonna talk
your
about it
pop was giving you a message
at all.
beyond the grave.
And I don't even remember what he was fucking why he was talking about it. I think it was just like a I don't even remember what the
Right.
preacher was saying because
Yeah.
I was just so like, oh, this is like, yeah, I gotta like
You're like,
finish it.
Oh shit! And then you're on your phone, you're just fucking writing and
I
stuff.
think he like briefly mentioned it while he was talking because he talked about a lot of things. You know, maybe making an analogy about how that pain can be taken away or whatever or something. Whatever they were talking about, I wouldn't listen to much.
Right.
But, so that one was fun to play, 'cause I don't play often. But
Which was it was very refreshing to hear you perform.
I got
I
I
don't
got a
see
lot
you
of
perform a
compliments,
lot.
man. I was like, I got my car and I was like, well, I guess I did really good. You know, I'll sing for y'all anytime. I'll sit in the living room and sing for y'all.
I was, you know, you were talking about how you were gonna play guitar and stuff, and I do remember that you play piano and stuff. But whenever you started playing piano, I was like, oh yeah.
It's kind of funny. A lot of those chords I know are from Frank Ocean.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them, just like minor and like seventh chords are just so, just like they have just like a different feeling to them. I feel like so. For the longest time, I was like, man, I don't play jazz, but I was like, what the fuck else am I gonna call it? Like in theory, you know what I mean?
Ozonic spaciousness.
Mac Miller a lot too. His ability to play jazz was super cool. Like his chord changes,
Right.
like
right.
him and like that. I think that's why him and Thundercat went so well together because they're just like, just hard musicians,
Right.
dude. That just like can read and fucking write, and a lot of it comes from them. Lots of Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
For sure. Stuff like that. I love her lyrics, the way she writes.
Right.
My favorite band of all time is Rush, and their lyricist Neil was like huge inspiration to me from a very young age too, which is crazy because they're like a completely different genre. But it was fun. Guitar's new for me. Piano I have played for most of my life.
You can definitely tell.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have the fingies for
It was
the
fun.
keys.
It was fun, man. Kinsey's got a nice keyboard too. Shout out Kinsey.
Yeah.
I need
That
to
whole
get a new
place
one.
was a vibe. That backyard
so
is
cool,
fucking
man.
dope.
It's
Their
so cool.
sound system that they have is like
Mhm.
perfect for that specific art.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
very like the first artist that came up on stage. I was like, am I in a fucking 2010 film?
He
You know,
looks
very
very
hipster.
indie.
Yeah, it was a very
yeah.
indie hipster sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I'm in a fucking indie film right now.
And he also was playing some like surfer.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
I was like, I'm going to the beach or
hippie-
something in
Mhm.
my broken
Yeah,
down car.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm smoking a cigarette and me and my estranged on and off girlfriend, you know. She found out she was pregnant.
And your Birkenstocks.
Yeah, just trying to figure out life, and I'm like 27.
You're like faded, like worn in. You can see the outlines of your toes on the Birkenstocks. Like
you're drinking like an IPA that nobody fucking knows. You know, smoking Lucky Strike cigarettes. Indie as fuck.
Or the yellow American Spirits.
Yeah.
Well, the yellow, like the light blue ones.
Yeah, and you only go to one specific coffee shop. You go to that one specific coffee shop that nobody fucking knows, and it's shit coffee. You know it is, but you love it so much because the guy that works there is a vibe, and you're like, I gotta respect the hustle.
Is that like a past life of yours?
I think so.
That'd be sick.
I'm really good at describing past life shit. I like just stories of people.
We think like Ruby. We think she'd be a bus driver in a busy city.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm real good at that with like animals.
She's not, and Ruby too. She's not a smoker, but when she gets real stressed out, she'll have one at the end of the night. Have like a beer. But I think Ruby is either she has been married and her husband had died and she became a lesbian, or she's been a lesbian the whole time.
I think she got divorced, and she's a free motherfucking spirit.
There you go.
You know, she's like, I'm gonna drive this bus.
Yeah, I'm driving bus.
I'm driving the fucking bus.
I'm driving bus.
Or like we'll drive around, and there'll be like two people walking on the side of the road. I'm like, look, there's Pam and Gilbert. Well, you know, dude, I love shooting the shit like that.
Yeah, just telling stories.
They're going to Walgreens later because he's got a prescription to pick up. You know,
it's gonna be too expensive. They're gonna have to wait 20 minutes, and they'll get mad about it.
Fuck Walgreens. God, they take so long to fucking do everything, man.
It's crazy. Speaking of venues, that's a good segue from the Backyardigans. I want to bring this up. It's I wouldn't say very brief, but it's like we're going to say some shit. I'm going to say some shit about something that happened the past week. And then we're going to move on, right? So, how do I start this? Zombies Bar and Grill. I'm calling y'all out because fuck it. Who cares? What are they going to do? Not let me drink at their place anymore? It's whatever, right? It's a venue that has been for live music. It's a bar. It's a grill. It's a venue for artists. Whatever. But, you know, AI has been a huge fucking thing the past year. I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's been a huge thing the past year. It's been a huge thing the past few years. But for some fucking reason, right now, it's very... what am I trying to say
It's
here?
popular.
It's popular, and it's unfortunately becoming... It's bleeding into
brands
the art and
everyday
scene.
Things that we use
exactly
are affiliated with AI and using it constantly without our consent.
Yep. And
constantly.
As the viewers know, we talk about AI all the time. Y'all might get fucking mad about it, but I don't give a fuck because I'm going to stand up for this shit until it is eradicated. Don't care about AI. We should not give a fuck about this stuff. Whatever. Anyway, there's a band here in Amarillo, Social Anxiety. They're good friends of mine. I've talked to them. I love them. They're badass. If you want to listen to some punk-ass fucking music, go look up Social Anxiety. They're awesome. A night, I think I just got off of work or something. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw that Zombies Bar and Grill posted an AI flyer. And they've been posting AI flyers for a while, just karaoke shit, blah, blah, blah. But this particular flyer was with Social Anxiety, and it was an AI flyer. So right when I saw that, because it was posted a few minutes, I think it was like 20 minutes or whatever, and nobody commented on it or whatever. And I screenshotted it and I sent it to Social Anxiety. I said, I don't know if you know this, but they are using AI flyers for your show that's coming up. And also, that flyer had their fucking name misspelled. And I'll have it up. Maybe I'll have it up here and you can see it. But it said Social Anxiety with an R at the end. And I was like, this is so fucking embarrassing, especially local, and it's a local band. Like, you can't fuck up that fucking bad. Okay, it's AI flyer, whatever, but you got the AI got the fucking name wrong, and you didn't even proofread it. Get out of here, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I hit them up. I said, look, this is what I'm having, blah, blah, blah. They said, I know, we're trying to fix it right now. And right whenever they were saying that, then comments started coming through. into the comment section of that flyer. You know, obviously, fuck AI.
Yeah,
Nobody wants it. We're commenting back and forth. Get this fucking shit off our page. Blah blah. We don't want AI here. Why the fuck are you using AI? You can go look at the comments. I'm not gonna read them all. Anyway, I go to bed. I wake up. Ryan, fucking social anxiety, fucking says they deleted it because also too I want to say social anxiety had a flyer already made, an original flyer that was supposed to be for that show, that wasn't AI made, right? They already had a flyer
That they sent.
That they sent them to use.
They're like, this is our flyer we made. Yeah. Please use this flyer.
Exactly. So, Zombies deletes the AI flyer, and they're in the works of using that flyer. I don't know why it's in the works, because they already have it made. Just fucking post the bitch. That's all it was, man. Come to find out, they fucking doubled down. Zombies doubled down, and instead of using the original flyer, they made another AI flyer that was in spirit or in tune of the original flyer. You know what I'm saying?
I will say, which is odd, because it's not even like these people are going out of their way to be creative and like have a reason to post something like that.
Exactly.
They're not. Nobody's being paid for that. They're not. It's not like a hassle to fucking do that.
Right.
It's literally it's a lazy cop out of anything that anybody could do creatively. You know, so the way to just go around something somebody made, because it's so fucking easy to just put something together.
Exactly. And it's like, okay, like if obviously Zombies fucked up for using AI without their consent, and then social anxiety was even okay with like trying to bury that and be like, you just use this one and we're good, and they still didn't. And it was like, bro, you just done fucked everything up, right? Like it wasn't even like it was talked about, at least, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's pretty weird.
I've been talking back and forth, and like trying, like whatever the fuck, and then I was like, hey, like, do you have the receipts of like how everything went down? Because I'm gonna read these things, and then I'm gonna there's another story about something that happened with the same thing, and then I'll go from there. But these are I got the receipts with everything, and so let's see. They were going back and forth, and Zombies was talking to social anxiety. Okay, where were we? Fucking.
Pulled up receipts.
I was pulling up receipts.
Receipt 'em.
Because I have the receipts. And it will all make sense once I get done with this. Okay, here we go. They say the conversation is them sending and resending the original AI flyer, or the original flyer compared to the AI flyer that Zombies has made, and they're just trying to confirm, can we please use this one? And Zombies is doubling down, like I said. You want me to call it? No. Okay, doubling down. And Zombies asks this crazy question. I wanted to bring this up because it's funny as shit. Zombies asks this crazy question, and they say, and what band are you with? And they were like, the one that's anti-AI. Which is funny as fuck, right? But the one that I wanted to bring up is this one right here. And see you later. Bye. They were talking to Zombies, and they said, hey, can we use the flyer that has the right can we use the flyer that isn't made with AI? None of our fans of any of the band or any of the bands will go to an event with an AI flyer. This needs to be removed. None of the bands will support a show or businesses using AI. And then Zombie says that I need you to send me one that has the information that I need on there. AI or not, it still has the need. They don't know how to fucking grammar. Zombie says that I need you to send me the information that needs to be on this flyer, AI or not. It still needs to have the information. I made that up because the way that they fucking said that was grammatically incorrect. Zombies also says this. Thank you for letting me know. This is what Zombie says. I wanted to bring this up because it's very important. Because it kind of solidifies like how condescending and like hypocritical this may sound, because there was an original flyer, and both of these flyers that Zombies used was AI. As easy as it was to just post the original flyer, they took their time out of their day to make 2 separate AI flyers for the show. So they said, this is what Zombies said, quote unquote. This is not me saying this. I have the receipt. Thank you for letting me know your opinion on AI. The original flyer was created with Photoshop by the organizer, which I don't use or have. However, as was discussed with the organizer who set this up, that other info was needed on it and was agreed that would not be an issue. I did not catch the misspelling in the name Social Anxiety. That is now fixed. Anyhow, when I send these flyers and clips of the shows to my contacts in the music industry, I want them to be eye-catching. Which, by the way, music industry? What music industry? When I send my stuff to my contacts and let me guys get to your guys and stuff in the music industry, what are you talking about? You fucking... What are you talking about? You know? I want them to be eye-catching, even more to appeal to not one group of people, but to many different groups of people, in hopes not to only keep a fan base, but also to expand the fan base for different bands and music types. Side note, AI is a pain. This is what I wanted to bring up because it's very condescending and very hypocritical. Side note, AI is a pain, and when I do create a flyer, I spend more than a couple of hours, as they have to be tweaked and looked right and appeal to many different people, not just one group of people. And to you, I say, fuck you and your excuse. There was an original flyer. The flyer that you made had a misspelling in it, so even if you proofread it, you fucking suck at doing that. And then you're saying that it takes a couple of hours to create an AI flyer? You had an original already, dumbass. So not only did you not use the original, you took 4, let's say on a day, you took 4 hours to create 2 separate AI flyers. One of them was misspelled, and you had an original. Hypocrite, condescending, excuse, bullshit, 100%. All the bands dropped out. They dropped out of the show. They were trying to come to an agreement. They were being nice, even though they didn't have to be. And instead, Zombies doubled down and made another AI flyer, and they dropped. And I bring that up because the person that owns Zombies, I guess, I don't know. I'm not going to name drop him. I don't give a fuck about this person. But they posted on they posted on their personal page, which is fucking crazy to me. Right? Let me find it. Do you got anything to say about it?
It's weird how they're acting like an artist wanting a venue to post the flyer they made is like uncommon.
Right.
Like for fucking millennia, that's how you tell people about shows is
right.
You literally go to a venue and you say, "Hey, I have this flyer. Can you post it?" And they're like, "Cool."
Right. Which should be because you're a bar and grill. You're a bar and grill.
And that's it. It's like a flyer you go hang around town. Like
right.
you want to put it up because it's something you've made and you're repping yourself.
Right.
And that should be acknowledged that feels good as an artist to like have your shit out there that you made for yourself and other people, because you're there to represent, like literally represent yourself and your music and what you stand for.
Right.
Especially as a punk band.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Here's the thing too. Watch. here's the thing too. I'm gonna bring this up too because I think I worded this very well to what was going on, and you're exactly right. Especially with like you're trying to reach out to new fans. What does that even mean when it comes to an AI flyer? Like what new fans are gonna be like? I want to go to this show because there is an AI flyer.
What it sounds like they were doing was they were using the flyer that they made through AI, which is even worse if that is the case. It's one thing to like generate it, but then to like filter it because you have something you want AI to use for that is even worse. Because now you're just exploiting the people you're asking to play.
Exactly.
Which is insane.
And so I posted and Willow posted. Shout out Willow. We posted 2 separate Facebook posts about this whole thing, and I tagged Zombies Bar and Grill because fuck them. But I said this needs to end. Now I can't stop y'all from doing what you do with y'all's businesses, but as an artist in the music scene, this is 100% avoidable. We as a community shouldn't be forced to partake in this at all, especially if the artist involved already had a perfect flyer already made. To go behind them and force them to be a part of a serious issue in the art community, like an AI flyer, is super disrespectful. To not even tell them this was happening blows my mind. Misspelled names, and it takes away from any type of vibe, interaction, or emotion they wanted to bring to the show. A flyer is what you see first. Don't ruin it before it starts, which I 100% stand by completely. I see a flyer, I see the vibe. If I'm looking at an AI flyer that has slop just all written all over it, it takes away from any type of feeling that I have maybe going into a show, right? If you have a business that involves artists such as music, markets, etc., and you place an artist on your AI slot flyer without their permission, they should be called out. No artist wants to be a part of AI. That's what I said. Willow had said their thing. They will probably bring it up whenever they come back. But here's the thing. I guess the owner of Zombies, I'm not really sure, like I said, shared Willow's post that they made for Zombies Bar and Grill. Now, I will say Willow is a little bit more open, you know. They speak their mind, and it's like, whatever. They're a lot more hot-headed than I am. Yeah. But they posted, and they shared, the person that owns Zombies shared, and they said, these idiots are literally crying on Facebook because Zombies made a badass flyer to advertise, which they didn't because the names were misspelled, you fucking dumbass. Unbelievable. What is the world really coming to? These people need to grow the hell up. Zombies canceled the show over their post, by the way. So I wanted to bring this up because she said Zombies canceled the show over their posts, by the way, which she's talking about mine and Willow's posts. It is 100% not. There's no fact behind that. 100%. That is. You are. What's the word what's the word I'm trying to say?
Like making it up.
Yeah. Misinformation. 100% misinformation. You didn't cancel shit because of us. You didn't cancel shit. You were still talking to the bands about playing that a day after we posted that shit. Which were the fucking receipts that I fucking was talking about in the first place.
Who communicated that it was canceled?
A person that wants to stay anonymous, but a part of the band.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Right.
I just wondered if it was like somebody from the venue or if it was one of y'all, like an artist.
Yeah, it was an artist, a part of the show. They were communicating with me about what was going on, and then I was communicating with them about what we were seeing. And then at the end of the day, the last AI flyer that they posted, I sent them that, and they were like, yeah, we're done. They canceled it, and that was it. And for her to go on and say...
And like blame it on y'all.
Yeah, blame it on
really
us.
Weird
It's like,
and
what
shady.
the hell? Super shady.
shady.
And if you go on those, like, I'll bring this up next pod that we do with Willow, but if you go up to those fucking comment sections, it is horrendous. Horrendous, dude. And you know me, I am not above talking shit, so I talk shit back, but I'm not afraid to say anything that I don't or that I believe in. And some guys were like threatening me to beat my ass on the streets, and I'm like, come with it, bro. Some guy was like, I hope I see you, sugar britches. And I said,
I remember you.
and I was like, oh yeah, my britches are sweet. I'm gonna shove my knee in your fucking mouth because you keep on opening it, you dumbass. Like, what the fuck do you want? And these people are bots. I have no idea who the fuck these people are. I've never seen them anywhere. Anyway, but it got super bad, and it got super transphobic, which is really fucking weird. How an AI argument turned into a trans issue, and everybody was just talking shit about trans people, and were super transphobic and saying transformers and shit. Super crazy. That's for Willow. We're gonna have that conversation with Willow because the zombie thing is not gonna stop until we get the whole fucking story out. But what I posted on that thing, because she said that they canceled, I said, zombies didn't cancel the show. That's 100% misinformation. The band refused to have zombies go around the original flyer they made to have a shit-ass AI one made up. They deleted the original AI one and went back around and made another AI flyer. The band canceled because zombies refused to respect the band's wishes for their own show. So the band found a better venue that understands the value of original content made by a human, and they found a venue that respects the music community. Don't get it twisted. I know the facts because I do. God damn. I hate when people fucking bullshit, man. And the thing is, now, I had a show at Zombies. I had a show that I was a part of at Zombies. I had the same fucking issue with AI flyers at the beginning of this. I had enough respect and enough, what would you say? How do I say this? Respect? I guess respect. The person that made this show happen, I talked to him on a daily, we're on a good basis, right? So I was like, hey, dude, I don't fuck with AI. I don't want to have my name be on AI flyers or anything. If that has to happen, then I'm out. I don't want to do it. And then we had a good conversation about it. I said, dude, I understand where this might get weird as fuck, but I'm going to stand on not having AI. I'm anti-AI as fuck. And they're like, okay, cool. We won't do AI. Cool, great. But if fucking Zombies is doing this and doubling down on that shit, I'm out. I've already had to deal with it in the beginning. So I posted a few days after that and said, I'm out. I made the fucking event page for that shit. Mm-hmm. To be a part of a fucking show at Zombies, and they're just going to use AI, I'm out. Sorry. I had to hit everybody up and say, hey, bro, it has nothing to do with y'all. Nothing against the fucking show. Y'all are going to do what y'all got to do. Whatever. I'm not a part of it. Not doing it.
Yeah.
Which is, sorry, what the fuck was that? So my brain fucking farted. Which is really weird because I would have expected the people that were a part of that to dip out too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
A lot of other things happened, but like I said, Willow's going to get involved with that because...
I would like to hear Willow's thoughts on that.
Yeah, Willow's thoughts.
That's just ugly.
Yeah.
This is really ugly and mean. Really
mean. Not only that, another artist that we know, I'll tell you about it later, not on pod, but another artist that we know got involved too and was really fucking weird and brought trans issues up in the AI conversation.
It's so odd.
Super fucking
people
unfortunate.
Will just like...
Yeah, so fucking
that.
weird. It's
I think honestly, what it sounds like to me is that you've got a bunch of people up there who are butthurt that their little small town business isn't getting the attention that they want.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of fucking rednecks up there that will defend whoever the fuck up there because they're the only clientele that they get. So they're gonna defend zombies till the day they die.
Yeah.
Which I've only been there a couple times, and it. Bartenders there were rude as fuck. Y'all need to learn how to fucking...
Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
Actually bartend, sorry.
and you know, it's kind of crazy too, because when people start talking about like it being a racial issue, it's not a racial issue. It's just a observation. When all of your comments are fucking late 30s to late 40s, going like I'd say late 30s till you're fucking dead. White people? Come on. It's weird. It's weird.
It sucks too because like I definitely do believe in like supporting local businesses and like especially ones that have been here for a long time and that even in the past like have had very successful moments maybe I wouldn't say successful but positive moments with artists and having people play and like drawing a crowd. Like that's always a good thing, you know, but
Right.
I think it's in this conversation, like a takeaway would be like people need to be able to understand that like it's important to listen to the creative people you are inviting into the space.
Right.
Like, you know, and it sucks when you have, it does suck. No wonder they're butthurt. Like it sucks when you have people who don't want to go there.
Right.
Then don't do things that make people
Yeah.
feel like they don't want to go there. You know,
If you have a
apologize, say, okay, I'm sorry. Like I feel like there should be a lot of like forgiveness in that, because
Right.
sometimes like, you know, even like my mom or something like that, she'll send me like an AI video and I'm like, Mom, like don't do that. And she's like, oh fuck, I had no idea. And I'm like, I know, that's the point. They want you to feel like you didn't know or whatever.
They want to trick you.
If you're consciously making the decision to pursue something and use a fucking robot for it,
Yep.
you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. But then, you know, the second they start blaming people, then you know, like you don't have to get fucking mean and ugly about it. Like it's just so weird. Like y'all weren't even being rude.
Right.
You're just literally like, hey, can you respect that this is what we want to do?
Yeah.
And then they continue to just do something without your consent.
Yep.
Which is never a good sign.
Yep.
I mean, because even if it was an alternate universe where y'all still played the show, who knows how they would have treated you?
Right.
You know, they could have done anything to your sound. They could have, you know, so in the long run, it's good that it was, like, canceled. And I'm sorry, but if you're a small business owner and you want fucking money and you want people to come to where you're at, you got to be a good fucking person.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And you got to stick up for what you stand for. And their response to all of that is more telling for what they stand up for than anything else. And if you have a page, especially where conversations are happening like that in your comment section, that is such a red fucking flag.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of other bars in Amarillo, Texas that we will go to, because trust me, you're not the only fucking one here.
Exactly.
Because whatever, you know, so.
To comment on your own page and people know that you own zombies, quote unquote, pinche transformer. Think about that. That's for Willow. But I will say, even if in an alternate universe where shit went down, where they were like, hey, they brought it up to the bands first and foremost and said, hey, we use AI and we use AI. If you don't like that, then we can move on. They didn't have to fucking double down and make this weird ass fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own opinion, right? But to be respectful enough to be like, hey, we're going to use AI and we're going to put your names on it, man. Is that cool with you? That's a conversation. That's not this. It didn't have to get to this. But for them to be what they did, or to do what they did, now we're here.
Yeah,
all you had to do was have a fucking conversation.
Yeah, they're just deflecting. They're
if you wanted to use AI,
they're embarrassed and they should be embarrassed.
Yeah,
and
100%.
So, like,
I
sorry,
think,
but
I think
that's
people,
your fault.
To each their own. I will not partake. That's totally fine. But if you want to use AI, just let me fucking know, and I will not be a part of it. And I won't even say anything. Because at the end of the day, what can I say? They were respectful, and they told me that they were going to do that. I don't like AI. I'm not going to. I'm anti. Hey, hold on. I'm anti AI, and I'm gonna express that to them. But that's the end of the conversation. Mm-hmm. It would be like, there was shows at Zombies. They said that they were going to use AI, and they did, and we didn't like that, so we said, hey, we're bouncing, and they said, okay, cool, sorry, and it's cool. That was the end.
For that to be like the be all end all is so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but you should, as an artist, stick up for yourself. And
100%.
Like, I don't think anybody should feel bad for ever setting a boundary.
No.
Because that's exactly what needs to happen. And
it's so weird that there's people that actually stick
like,
up for AI like it's a fucking human being or thing
like
or something.
It's like taking care of them
or
something.
It's like, bruh.
It's like it's literally ruining the planet. It's
literally
the
Earth is on fire. And they're like, yeah, but the Earth is always on fire. We're not helping it. We're not helping it.
It's such a fucking shit show, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, and like, what a fucking town to do that in, too.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
We're getting the biggest AI data center here in Amarillo.
I know the 6th biggest one in the world is in Plano.
Right.
Plano.
Plano.
I don't know how to say that.
That's right.
I've never been there.
I've never been there.
But it is there.
Which is crazy.
Massive. The 6th biggest one in the world. The world. Entire globe.
I'm just scared of what it's going to do to us.
I know.
I really do not want this to happen. I hope it doesn't. And I'm still holding on to it not happening.
I think the message should be go touch grass. Go pick up a pencil.
Yeah.
Go pick up a pen. Go collaborate with somebody.
Exactly.
Go collaborate with a human.
Yeah.
Go meet up with somebody and talk about art.
Yeah.
Go see art. Support local art.
Shout out to Social Anxiety. If you want to listen to some badass music, go to them. That's a honor plug right there. I respect them a lot. I love them. They're a badass band here in Amarillo. Go support them. They are fighting the good fight with anti-AI shit. Fuck zombies. Bar and Grill. Don't support them.
Sorry about you.
Sorry about you. Don't miss you. Won't miss you. You know? And shout out to everybody else's endeavors when it comes to that kind of stuff, because I think we're going to see it more. This is just the beginning. I think we're going to see it more. Even with like markets and stuff and like marketing, when it comes to like your own quote unquote art that you sell AI shit. And I think people are just going to bend over and let the AI fuck them, you know? And it's going to be whatever. I can't do that. My autism refuses to have any type of movement when it comes to that. I ain't doing it. It takes me like 5 minutes to make my thumbnails for my YouTube videos. They're
Dude,
shit, you know, but they're mine.
I have some music on SoundCloud, and all of it, except for maybe one picture, is a painting I made, and I took a picture of it, and then I cropped it, and then I posted it on SoundCloud. And it's as easy as them saying that it took them an hour to make the fucking AI flyer. Well, it took me less than that to do that with my own art. Yeah. There's just no excuse. Yeah. There really is no excuse.
Can't do it. That's enough AI talk for today. But yeah, the Backyardigans. That's why I brought it into that segue, because the Backyardigans stage was phenomenal. We were supposed to go last time Terror Tower performed there. I don't know why we were unable to make that one. We were doing something, probably work. I think it was work.
I think y'all were working.
It was work related.
We
couldn't go. Yeah. But this time we got to, because you were going to perform, and I'm glad that we did. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what kind of vibe was happening there. I'm not too well known with the people that are doing the Backyardigans and stuff, but I knew that you were going to be there, so I was like, it should be fine. You know?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Kinsey Crabtree and her partner Viv, wife, run Backyardigans, and I think they've been doing it. I don't want to say that. I don't think I played the first one, but no, there's no way. I think they had only done a couple of them. Maybe it was like their second year to do it. I can't remember how long they've been doing it.
Right.
But anyways, I played last year, and it's a very queer safe place. Very local art safe place, like super chill vibes. They just run it out of their house, so you're not having to pay for drinks or anything. You literally, it's BYOB.
Yeah, which is really nice.
You bring a chair.
I was like, fuck.
It's accessible, like, for anyone who wants to go.
Shaded. It was shaded too, because the tree was right over the.
Yeah. There's like merch you can buy depending on like who's playing. I think they just made T-shirts finally, but they have grinded and done so well, and they have a whole team of people helping them. It's all family run, like, so it's just super. There's a lot of like care that goes into it. When you're sitting in the backyard, you're like, oh yeah, like these people like genuinely give a shit about what people and how people experience like songwriters performing, which is a really good feeling. Like, even as a performer, like, it makes you want to play, like, because sometimes with shows it's like, oh fuck, I don't know why I signed up for this one, damn it, you know, whatever.
Right,
I have never felt like that ever in their house, in their yard, or doing anything with Kinsey. I played bass with her and Viv for a little while, because Kinsey does her own like self music. I don't know why I worded it that way. She does her own self music by herself with herself. I don't know why the fuck I said it like that.
She does like music, but like it's
music by
it's made by her.
So fucking
it's homemade.
She's
music.
a goddamn solo artist, but she was like, "Hey, come play bass with me.
Oh yeah.
Viv's gonna play drums," and we were like, "Fuck yeah!" So we had a girl band, a very gay girl band. We played the Bomb City Distillery. We played Stoics. We played the 806. Super fun, super lax. But that's kind of how I got to know her mostly, was through that, which is super cool. And then eventually I was just kind of like, I want to do my own thing, work on my own music. And then that's kind of when I started playing guitar a little bit more. And yeah, no, I love Backyardigans. Go to Backyardigans.
Yeah.
It might seem like, sometimes people are looking for something a little like cheap, but I promise you're getting your money's worth out of it. Considering you do get to bring your own like snacks, and it's outside and whatever, and you're there for a while, and you can meet people, get a little buzz going. Everyone's cool.
Someone fit checked me. It was nice.
Yeah, man, people are cool there.
It was tight.
It makes you feel like you're like a part of something.
I got to see
cool.
some people that I haven't seen in a minute. It's like it's like a different. It's not like a show where it's like you go and like you're gonna see people that you. For me, I went there and I wasn't expecting to see a bunch of people that I knew, but I knew some people. Remy, shout out Remy, you, Jack, Dylan, and but I met new people, and Kinsey came up to me and was like telling me like she was like, "Oh yeah, you're the Almighty," and I was like, "Yeah, I guess you can call me that or whatever."
So funny.
And then we just started talking about the pod and stuff, and I was like, it was funny because they were like saying my actual name, and I was like, man, like if you say my actual name, it's either you are from my hometown or like you're from the you're the government.
You're the government. And
she was like, oh, you got something going on with your real name. I was like, no, it's not like that. Like I'm cool, but like it's just weird to hear here in Amarillo. I wouldn't say that I don't like my real name. It's just I'm done with it.
Like Braxton.
Yeah.
Like, well, if it's somebody you don't know as well, too. Like, for me, like, I interchange, like, a lot of times. But, like, I'm like, Cy. Like, my sister even telling Cora was like, and he's Cy. His name's Cy. Like, know, too. Yeah. So, but, yeah, when you, like, meet people kind of for the first time, I can see how that.
So it was cool. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure.
Dude, they are literally some of the most just like supportive, friendly fucking people. And I think especially too for women here in Amarillo that play music, it is a women-owned fucking business, and they grind and work their asses off to make that happen and do it flawlessly.
Right.
Better than a lot of people here could probably do on a whim. So shout out to them for sure. They're very, very cool people.
And it was very refreshing hearing you play piano again. What got... I know, like, you can tell me more, too, but you took a little bit of, like, a pause there for a second. You got back into doing some stuff. Mm-hmm. And what got you back into performing and stuff? Making music, at least.
Honestly, I think... probably like Jack.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, not to like give him all the credit, but I don't know, he made me kind of just like, I guess seeing him play was like, oh well, I can do that too.
Yeah.
I think I had started making music and I was like, I don't really care about playing in front of people, because I was just like, I just want to make music, but the more I would play shows or just like tell people I made music, then they would ask. They'd be like, well, where's all your recordings or whatever? When's your next show? And I'd be like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I have no idea when I'm doing that shit. And eventually I was just kind of like, well, let me try it. And I actually played Golden Light with Joe Camel and Clyde and I don't remember who else played. There was a DJ, I can't remember his name. But Joe moved. They moved to somewhere else, and we had like a goodbye show kind of thing, and it was super fun. I've never really had an issue with like getting up in front of people, but I think at that point I just didn't really care about telling like my story.
Right.
I guess because being around now people who more so than I've probably ever been, watching people I know play and talk about themselves, and like I've kind of realized there's a reason why I've written my songs. And some of them I don't want to think about, some of them I do want to think about. So it's kind of taken me a long time to like move through that and say to myself, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? Like, you know, not that, because I always kind of viewed it as like making a spectacle of myself, but
Right.
it's not that at all. It's literally just getting up there, doing something that you do on the regular basis, and I don't know. I just definitely think like it's cool to entertain people, like rather than being at home and people just staring at their phones or whatever. Like you can just go listen to some songs that you don't have to put all this pressure on yourself,
Right.
and make it
Right.
this huge fucking thing. Like it's just you do it if you want to do it. You don't if you don't. And I think I was a little insecure about it for a while too, 'cause like I felt like maybe I wasn't a real musician because I wasn't playing as much as other people. And so I did kind of start to feel a little like, oh, well, damn, I do want people to kind of know that I do make music.
Right.
And so because that just makes me feel good when people are like, oh, yeah, like I've heard you sing, or I know you make music or whatever. 'Cause I'm really bad at talking about myself. And I don't come across as it very
Right.
often, but not that I struggle with speaking with people, but it does give me something to connect with people, like, about too, rather than just not having anything to say about myself. Like,
Right.
I guess if that makes sense, I don't know. So
Because you performed a newer song yesterday.
I performed 2 new songs.
Oh, really?
The first song I played, I wrote like a month ago,
Oh, wow.
and then same with the last one.
Yeah, the wolf one.
Mhm.
That was sick.
Mhm. Was that cool?
Was it
pretty
I
cool?
loved it.
Okay, 'cause I've told everybody to do that, and I was like, fucking, I let y'all loose. I was like,
You go, when I do this, you do that.
yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, and it was very you. It was very you. For like you performing that song, I was like, this shit's tight.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
She's got the stuff.
Thanks, dude. It felt good.
How do you like get into that zone? Like, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That vibe, it ain't me. You know, when I hear bands like when Remy was talking about how native crowds they jumped off or whatever, that he didn't want to do that shit no more. I was kind of sad because I don't really have a lot of bands that I enjoy, and whenever I saw native crowds for the first time, I think it was at fucking Leftwoods.
Hell yeah.
The last time that they performed there, I think they shut down like a week after.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first show I ever saw native crowds perform, and dude, it was a fucking spiritual experience for me.
I saw them play it the first time at Yellow City.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, hell yeah.
They're fucking sick.
You know?
Same thing with Terror Tower. I fucking love Terror Tower.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to find a lot of like bands and stuff like that I actually enjoy, because I'm fucking hip hop and I like, I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
My mind.
I guess, yeah, like when you ask me like how I get in the zone.
Yeah, how do you get in that kind of zone? Yeah.
You know, it kind of, my brain just kind of turns off. I try to give myself as much as of a chance to just fucking zone out and just think about how good it feels to just play music, I guess. Or that, but also just like, I don't want to fucking get up there and embarrass myself. I don't want to make a fool of myself, you know? So I'm like, if I don't lock in, then I'm going to not want to watch any of the footage. I'm not going to want to do it again.
Right.
You know? So if I can just, like, give myself, like, a little boost of confidence and just, like, fucking, like, vibe and ride the wave, like, of thinking about, you know, well, I played these songs in my room, why would it be any different to me playing it in front of people? And try not to like criticize myself too much while I'm doing it. Then eventually you get through your set and you're like, oh, damn, that went by really fast because I just did the thing.
Right.
A whole thing about it is just getting up there and just doing it, and then it's over. Thank God it's over after.
Well, there's like some type of power. I feel like it's a superpower to be able to perform softer, more emotional music. Because I'm just like super aggressive. Everything that I've done is super aggressive. It's in your face, very loud bass, very loud vocals, and like at the Backyardigans, because I'm just referring back to the Backyardigans, but like there was a sense of loudness when it came to that time, but like it was very soft, emotional, heartfelt spoken. I think that's a superpower because I wouldn't be able to do that. There's no I can't be. It's weird. Like, and you heard my music too. Like, Dear Anxiety is like my softest, most emotional song I have.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still fucking hard hitting.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in your face. And like whenever you got on, I was like, damn, them fucking keys are melodic.
Mm-hmm.
And you have your vocals and you do the whatever the fuck that shit is.
My ebb and flow.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, that shit's tight. Like, you don't get that. And I think too, I'm glad that you're performing because you wouldn't get that.
Well, I will say
anywhere.
Speaking of like soft versus like faster, more aggressive music, jazz is some of the most political fucking music ever. And it's where hip hop comes from. It's where it's punk music comes from it, reggae comes from it, jazz comes from reggae. Like, there's so many genres and different emotions involved in jazz that go back so far in so many different areas of cultures and backgrounds and different parts of the world, and that are really reflective of what people were going through while writing them. I think like it can be painful too, is what I think for me is like the heart of aggressiveness is ultimate pain. That anger is pain. It's also, it's also so many different things. But I can listen to, Bill Evans or something. He has an album that I love. There's a song called Skating in Central Park. And it's just like this moment of serenity that I think through aggressiveness, you're looking for that. You're looking for peace. You're pushing for equality, And I can't tell you why that specific song was like written, but just to kind of compare it to my point is when you listen to something that is soft like that, you find yourself kind of being transported away. The same thing with your music, it's just in a different genre of it, of it all. So I think it is soft, but some of the songs, like I said, they are hard to sing, but it is cool to use that, I think, for softer music. And I always thought too, like, because I grew up on hard shit, I've listened to hard shit, like, that's a lot of what I listen to also. I listen to so many different kinds of music too, but when I play, then I can say to myself, I play that way because that's how I feel when I play, so that, I guess, like, that makes sense to me, the way I view it, I guess.
Because me being your friend, you are a powerhouse. Whenever people get to know you, you're very outspoken, very loud. You express yourself. And then you get on stage, and then there's just like this type of like, dude, like Joby couldn't stop crying. She couldn't stop crying, bro.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, but like that's the thing. It's like I'm glad that you are able to express this other side of like even yourself, or express this other side of people of humanity that people don't see every single day in a fucking backyard, dude, with a couple of speakers.
Yeah.
And you got your keys, and you got your vocals and shit. And I think that as much as I don't necessarily enjoy jazz, I will say I'm glad that it is here. It brings up a lot of other different genres of music and a lot of different aspects and styles, and you know.
I think too. There's a quote from Amy Winehouse out of her Amy documentary, where she talks about how she was like depressed from like a very young age, and that she would have like episodes of depression, you know, but she knew that because she could play guitar, that it was different than like other people who have depression. And she says it in the words of, not many people who are depressed have an outlet like that, you know? So like, I like the way that makes me feel when, you know, like reading that or thinking about it, or when she says it, 'cause it is true. It's like, to have an outlet like that truly is something that I'm like grateful for. It's gotten me where I am, being able to express myself. Like, I would not fucking be myself at all if I did not have my instruments. I've cried over my piano so many times. Those songs mean so much to me, and I feel good about sharing them. I feel really good about last night. And especially like, I know Joby was crying, but I want people to feel things. We're supposed to feel things. We're not robots. We're fucking people.
Yeah, we're not fucking
with real
AI.
lives and emotions. And if I can be like a vessel for that, that's a really cool feeling.
Yeah, 100%.
You know.
What got you playing? What was your first instrument? Piano?
Mm-hmm.
What got you started playing piano?
So I think I was like 7.
Damn.
And I was like, I want to do lessons. My dad was cool enough to be like, yeah, let's get you in there. And I think I did it for like 2 or 3 years. You know, learning theory, and her name was Rachel Motino. She was my piano teacher, and I ran into her as an adult too, which was really cool. She had a son that was special needs, and my sister would do her lessons after me, and then I'd go hang out with him in his room, and he had so many fucking Legos. Like,
no shit.
Like museum level Legos, and then we would chill. Super cool. I loved her house. She had these 2 little white dogs. I loved my piano lesson. She had a super old school wooden upright piano.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was just so nice and well taken care of. And then eventually I stopped doing that, and I was in choir my whole life. So choir is the reason why I didn't fucking drop out of school, honestly.
Dude.
I almost fucking did. But I was in
mine.
choir. Like, I hated school. I was falling asleep in class. I was doing bad shit.
Do you know any of your choir songs still?
Lock the fucking... yeah, I do. I definitely do. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Jericho. Jericho.
What was that one song that we used to sing for Veterans Day?
In Flanders fields where poppies grow.
Many souls, one spirit. Many voices, one something.
We did all that. I was in a special choir where you had to like audition for it in middle school. At my school. Grand finale. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did you get fucking ones and shit?
Yeah, we got all 3 years of middle school. We got all ones.
Dang.
Every single year for every choir that I
Popping
was in. I know, it was all me. It wasn't because of me. No, I'm just kidding. Well, so anyways, yeah. I was like, I got a ukulele. Started playing ukulele. I did take bass lessons for a couple years, and I didn't learn shit, honestly, because the instructor I had was just high, I think, all the time. Like, honestly.
Just like strum or something. It's slap the bass,
but
man.
my first recordings are from him, I will say. And I do have them, and I will send them to you.
Hell yeah.
And that is not public information. You can know that much. I will never release those.
Hell yeah.
But I got into that, and that was super cool. And then I kind of fucked off for a little while, and then for some reason I started writing a bunch of poetry to like beats on YouTube. And then that's why I made my Planet Hop EP. Is because Joe hit me up and was like, yo, let's make some shit, like come to the studio. And then we ended up actually making an EP. And it was super cool.
Hell yeah.
And it just translated into that. And then I stopped doing acid, so now I don't rap as much anymore because I just had to do that, you know.
You're like, I'm on acid. I think I should rap.
I'm like active psychosis, just
Lucy.
writing poetry. That shit went hard though.
Dude, I
And
still
it was
have
fun.
that. I still have
Hell
it.
yeah.
Lucy.
I don't regret that at all. I loved how that shit made me feel.
Shit was tight.
It still my song "All That Matters," dude. That's probably my favorite song I will ever make. I will never write another song like that.
Hell
It is
yeah.
so good. I fucking love that song. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a place now where I can sit in front of a piano, play guitar. I can go play whenever I want. I can write some shit whenever I want. I've learned to not take it so fucking serious. And
being an adult musician.
What people think don't fucking matter. And as long as I'm speaking my truth and I'm surrounding myself with good people, then
have you ever gotten any hate from doing this shit?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
You're fucking you're that cool, huh?
Not yet. Yeah. Well, if I have, then y'all are some bitches because you haven't said it in my face, and I don't know. I mean, I've got some haters somewhere down the line, you know, that I don't fuck with. But
your parents were super supportive.
But
no haters. Damn, you got it clean, dude.
I got a clean slate. I haven't been canceled yet.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm rolling with it. I got it.
You know, not yet. You can say something on this. You can cancel yourself real quick. Come on, say a slur.
That's racist.
But
no.
yeah, I'm glad that it's like very chill. But I will say though, you know, that doesn't mean that like you haven't had like life experiences, and it does show in your music. You have a lot of stuff that you like to say in your music.
I got some shit to say, man.
You got a huge vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, breakups, heartbreak, sadness. You know, that kind of shit. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird too because like, as a writer and as an artist too, which is really weird. I've never called myself a writer.
I feel that way too. I'm never like as an artist.
Yeah, as an artist and a writer.
As a writer. Like, god damn it, fucking shoot me if I ever sound like that.
That was the first time. I'm actually in shock with myself. I've never said I was a writer. As a writer, what am I? Fucking.
When's your next article coming out, buddy?
Yeah, fucking cornball. Fuck. God, that was weird as a writer. But I will say, as like a person that fucking, as a fucking writer, I will say that the things that we go through, like they matter to you the most, first and foremost. But it is nice to like put that shit out, and then a few people just be like, I fucking felt that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking felt that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been there.
Yeah. And
it is coming from very, like, damn, I always forget these fucking words. But coming from a place where I grew up, I was very, in a church, very concealed. What is that word that I'm trying to think of? Starts with a C. Like, you know, just hidden from the world.
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah.
That fucking word, dude.
Starts with the C?
Yeah. I think.
Is this a crossword puzzle now? Shit.
You know, I was in a church. My parents didn't let me watch a lot of fucking weird cartoons. They wouldn't let me listen to a lot of music that was like secular. You know, I had to find out who Jimmy the Rev was. I had to find out System of a Down by myself.
And then you're like, I hate you, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, you won't understand this,
you
Mom.
Don't
it's not a
phase.
Me. You know, I didn't have a lot of life experiences. And then whenever I started living an adult life. Sheltered. It wasn't even a C. It just sounded like a C.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Sudoku.
Sheltered. We figured it out. Word of the day. I was very sheltered. And then when I started living my adult life is whenever I started being able to express how I felt. Because a lot of my my older shit that I've done, which y'all will never fucking find either. I have some stuff, and it's like fucking Gucci Gladflex bag was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, but being an adult and doing this, it's like very. I can express myself, and nobody gives a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I feel refreshed,
mm-hmm.
and even though like I didn't have a crazy childhood life, my adult life, I'm able to express this and hopefully help a younger adult.
I think it's important to like. What I like about music the most is how it makes me reconnect with myself. It forces me to reconnect with myself and how I feel and what I'm thinking, and that's important.
Right.
Like as a person, I think it's like we need to stay honest with ourselves and be able to express ourselves. People do it through dance. People do it through music. People do it through cooking. People do it through like whatever your like vices that you have that like fucking propels you through life and makes you just like feel good about being alive. Like definitely support that.
In a world where a lot of things are fake, a lot of AI, all this stuff that's been going on, how does that kind of make you feel with what you're doing? You're coming up, you're doing this stuff. Hopefully you're doing more. You're going to do more shows. How does this make you feel?
Makes me feel like a bad bitch, dude. It makes me feel like I'm going against the things that shouldn't be as prevalent as they are. It makes me feel like I'm a part of a community of people who understand being creative and what that does for the world. It makes me feel like I'm a part of something. I'm not looking for anything more than that, anything grand. I don't care about touring. I don't care about any of that shit or, stuff like that. I just want to fucking feel good and be a human, and like it like makes me feel like I'm living a human experience.
Right.
And kind of getting away from negative aspects of what it is to be a human. It makes people think about something or feel something, like, and that's literally what AI doesn't want you to do. That's what the government doesn't want you to do, is be yourself and express yourself. So it makes me feel like you can't touch me, fucking robots, AI, evil people, bad people, you know what I mean? Like you can't, I'm a free person. Like I get to do that. I'm so lucky to get to fucking do that and hear other people do that and like know other people who make music. Like that's just such a cool thing that a lot of people don't have or can't express. Like I was fortunate enough to have there's trauma, but my parents supported me. A lot of people aren't allowed to do things like that, or like you were saying, like even like someone younger, or even like my younger self, like would have shit bricks that I probably am the way that I am, but I've just stopped giving a fuck.
Right.
I just stopped giving a fuck, dude.
Stop giving a fuck, dude.
Stop giving a fucking fuck.
Stop giving that fucking shit.
I really did. At this point, I'm like, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna die one day.
Right.
I don't want to be boring and sad and using technology to
the world is
ruin
so
my
depressing
brain
right now.
and my fucking fuck that.
When people bring
fuck
that shit up, they're like, "Don't you want something bigger?" And I'm like, "Yeah, when it comes." But I'm going to a fucking 9 to 5 quiche ass fucking bullshit ass job.
Mm-hmm.
Quiche, am I saying that right? Niche, no, quiche.
Your niche is fucked, dog. It's okay.
Niche is fuck,
we can talk about it again. It's okay.
I'm just chilling, getting paid, and then on the weekends I want to do fucking shows and I want to do pods.
That's what feels up, man.
And I fucking.
I just want to have a good time. I've spent so much of my life just beating myself up, feeling bad about myself, being depressed, going through things where I'm sober now. Like, I'm in a fucking healthy relationship,
Shout out.
and like I'm in a good fucking place, and I don't ever want to take advantage of anything like that ever again in my life.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
That's what would kill me, is if I just fucked off and didn't care about the things that I love. Like, I can tell myself it's okay to love myself. And I think everybody should feel that way, and it's hard to, especially when there's like a world literally built to destroy you.
Right.
Basically, like that's a fucking very powerful fucking thing. So,
bars.
That's how I feel.
I got one more question, then we can be done.
Bet.
Can I have?
Oh shit.
Can I have the song that I have the verse on with you?
Yeah.
You won't give it to me.
I'll send it to you right now. Motherfucker. Look.
I forgot. I don't even know what it sounds like anymore.
My lover.
Why did you take that off again? Why did you take it off?
Because it has to do with someone I don't fucking like. And also,
Wait, hold on. It does. Your part and my part deal with somebody we don't fucking like, right?
yes.
So boom.
But also I want to give it its own moment.
Okay.
I want to make like a cover for it. I want
Alright.
to I want to redo it.
Okay, bet.
Like, not that what our takes are bad or anything, but I think it would be cool to kind of revisit it.
Yeah, let's revisit it.
TBH.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we got that beat from though. Do you?
I don't. Let's just make it our own. Let's just make our own beat. You know?
I might have it. Yeah, look, I have 3 different files
Sick.
right now. I'll peep them and we could put that out.
Yeah, send it to me. I want to hear
and
that shit again.
collab. Or that's what I mean. Like if we did re-put it out, we could work on the one that you're talking about that you sent me.
Yes.
You know,
That one's crazy.
I just wanted, cause not that it's like there's anything ill about it or whatever. I want to give it its own moment again. You know.
Yeah, it's such
I
a good.
think.
It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good one.
Yeah.
So that's all. You know, I just wanted to.
It was a good song.
Just wanted to ask.
He's real salty about that, y'all.
She knows because I bring it up all the time.
All the time. Like that's why you deleted our song. I didn't delete it. I have 3 different files of it
So you
actually.
fucking deleted it, dude. You didn't care about
No,
it.
we'll make some shit. Lucy, she's back.
Lucy's back. As fuck,
Lucy's
dude.
fucking back.
Hell
yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say to the viewers, to the fans? You got any knowledge? Knowledge drop right
yeah.
now?
Fuck 'em. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em. Be yourself. Who cares what people think?
Hell
I
yeah.
have to say.
You got anything going on in the next few? You got
I
any new
don't.
projects? You got
No,
shows?
I'm thinking about recording
Ooh.
some of the things I played at Backyardigans last night.
Bet.
So
You haven't recorded any of those songs?
Huh.
Damn,
2
it's
of
just
them.
all in your fucking noggin, dude.
2 of them I have recorded.
Damn.
On my SoundCloud. Yeah, I definitely want to get away from like SoundCloud, Spotify, kind of find a new streaming platform. I don't know. Do people still use Bandcamp? Or did that fall off? Because I don't hear anybody talk about Bandcamp anymore.
Dude, it is
I don't
so
even know-
convoluted.
I don't even know what it's about anymore. Everybody used to use that, you know? So we have some recording, probably maybe new release. We'll see.
I think it's just to each their own, but like, you know me, I'm just all fucking YouTube. It's the only place I feel comfortable doing any of my shit. It's literally the only place.
Yeah.
Don't like any of the other streaming platforms.
I want to make some music videos. I think that'd be cool.
Hey, I got 3 cameras.
Make some shit.
I mean, it's not the best, but you know, I'll try to do what
Well,
I
I
can.
mean, you know, even if it's just like, just something weird
Yeah.
and random and just weird,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Nothing like super technologically advanced.
I'm like,
just
what if
like
we
a
get
vid.
actual wolves?
We get actual wolves,
We'll
dude.
go. Okay, check this out. Music video for that wolf song. What is
It's-
that song
it's-
called?
Teeth.
Teeth. We'll do it in the forest, and we'll get a pack of wolves to come to us.
We
and
get Jacob from Twilight.
Yeah.
I think what you should do actually is throw me in a pit of wolves at a zoo
Yeah.
and let them rip me apart.
That'd be sick.
And we like cut to like a very fake mannequin of like there's like pomegranate
Yeah, it's a
juice in
fucking
it, like and they're
ripping
just
and
like,
shit. And you can hear your voice in the background. You know, like you're like this sick.
like in the back of it. That'd be fucking
This is
sick.
fucking wild, dude.
Let that shit.
Dude, where can everybody find you, dog?
I have an Instagram. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna follow you probably.
Oh, okay, 666.
Yeah. And I have a SoundCloud.
Just follow you on SoundCloud then.
So I'm on SoundCloud. And then yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe see what I can do about recording, moving some things around,
Hell
posting
yeah.
stuff somewhere. Maybe just YouTube. We'll see.
We're gonna make a band too.
We're gonna make a band.
We're gonna make a band.
Psychedelic
Oh yeah,
salamander.
psychedelic salamander copyright. You can't use it.
Trademark.
Trademark. You can't use it. It's ours.
You cannot.
I made it up. Psychedelic salamander.
Psychedelic
salamander.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
Okay, bet, dude. Well, thank you for coming and fucking talking your shit,
Thanks
dude.
for fucking having me on here, dude. It was
Is there
a
anything we
pleasure.
did? Is there anything we didn't fucking get to that you wanted to get to?
I don't think so. I thank you for letting me yap. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I've said too much, honestly.
Nah, dude. That's what it's
You
here
know,
for.
so
I say we hit like 3 hour, 30 minute.
Yeah.
I think we've been here sitting down for a minute.
Yeah, we started at like 3:15 and it's 5:50. Sick.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Unjust. The fucking review is sick.
The back rooms.
The fucking what is it called? Unboxing was tight as shit. I love it.
That was cool.
It might go to a. I'm gonna give it a 9. Now it's. Oh, now it's a weird. Now it's getting there. It's getting to that weird. It's gotta settle in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 9. This shit was tight. Unexpected. I wanted something more. But shout out Unjust for doing that. Shout out Lucile for coming in and fucking doing this shit with me.
Yeah.
Shout out fucking Social Anxiety. Listen to them. Listen to Lucille shit. Fuck zombies and fuck AI.
Period.
You know, that's what we got out today. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. This is a good start of it. We love y'all. And we'll see you next week. And like always,
Hey, nah,
go
this
fuck
bitch
yourself.
hard, man.